and feel like feel like and feel like.
Hey, you guys, what is going on? Welcome to the weekend. This is the beginning of the weekend. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. It's good to see you guys. What's going on with you? Hey, Demetrius, I see you, baby. What's going on? Hi, Ann and the church lady. I see y'all out there. Foxy and Smolder. What's going on, baby? Listen. Hey, Yolanda. Listen. So I got a couple things. You know, I've been running in these internet streets. And I have a couple of questions and a couple of things that I ran across, and I want to talk about them, which is what brought me down here to the kitchen table. a lot of people seem to be just calling it quits. Just saying, look, I'm out of here. I'm done. I've done all I'm gonna do, and I'm gone. I'm up out of here. And that is where I just said, is that like the best idea, that you're just out of here? I don't know. But we're going to talk about it. Hey, happy Friday to you guys. Listen here. Listen. So like I said, I'm up out of here. Is that always the best answer? Sometimes I think it is, and sometimes I think it's not. Thank you, Ebby. Ebby Reviews, thank you for a super chat, darling. That is Supreme number 3, Miss Ebby, up in the house. I see FJ out there too. Hey, FJ. Let's give it up one time for the doggone Supreme. You know I love the Supremes. For those of you who don't know, when you hear me saying this thing about the Supremes, they are very much that. There are 3. I've only ever had the moderators that I have. I have 3 moderators. They are 3 exceptional females, and I refer to them as the Supremes. That is Asia from Brooklyn, who is Supreme number 1, who has been with me the longest. Asia was by herself for the longest time. She was the only moderator that I had for a long time. And then along came Supreme number 2, which is Really BTV, and then Supreme number 3, which is Abby Reviews. Those are my girls. They keep everything intact. I pretty much trust them with my whole channel, and that's just the way it is. Those are my girls, baby. Those are the Supremes. So that's what I'm always saying when you hear me talking about the Supremes. That is Treasure Lane's Supremes. Miss Abby Reviews, Asia from Brooklyn, and Really BTV. I love those girls. It's my girls. But anyway, so listen here. Listen here. All right. So a couple of things that I ran into down here in these streets. Listen. Thank you, Portia. Thank you, baby. Tiny and Shekinah Jo. Now, you know, they've been friends for years. And it seems they just have called it quits. Like they just ain't getting along. They're not being friends anymore. And it seems like things have gotten a little bit ugly. So we're going to talk about that. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so much. Ellen Degeneres. Who knew? Ellen said, I'm out of here. I am out of here. We all know she's been under fire for the last few months. But has it really been that deep that she's ready to throw in the towel and roll out? We're going to talk about that. Also, down at American Idol, they got major drama at American Idol. And it is actually something that I generally wouldn't even touch on. But you know I love my little shows. And I just got something to say. And I told you, political things I generally don't touch on. I'm a feel-good channel. You come over here and I'll crack jokes and act a fool, and we will kick it, kick things around, and then you go on about your day and let somebody else do the heavy lifting. I'm just here to have a good time. But don't be fooled. I'm not an idiot. I'm not closed off to what's going on in the world. I very much pay attention to what's going on in the world. I've been in the world too long not to pay attention to what's going on in the world. I know what's going on. I just don't choose to talk about it down here. But in those instances that I do, I will. Okay. And that's just the way that'll be. So we're going to talk about this little situation down at American Idol, and it is like a little political situation, but we're going to get on into it because it's interesting. So we're going to talk about that. And also, I'm going to start right here with this. The CDC. See here, I told you I'm doing all kind of mess that I don't generally do. And I know I'm saying CDC, and those who have been with me for a while are probably like, child, What? What are you talking about? So, the CDC is, they're confusing me. They're confusing me with their foolishness now, because what they're doing is they're easing up. They're saying that they're lifting. Okay. And one breath you'll hear them say, oh, they're lifting the guidelines about masks and the wearing of masks as pertains to Rona. Please don't be fooled and think that Rona is not still hanging around in court. I told y'all, Rona is shady and she's sneaky, and she is still hiding in corners to jump in your purses, jump in your ears, in your nose, and in your mouth. And not because y'all having a great date. She's waiting to get you. She is waiting to get you. That Rona bitch, you can be foolish if you want to and play whatever games it is that you think that you want to play. Right, James Anita, she said, I'm masked for life. But they're saying, oh, you know, they're going to lift them, the guidelines. And I mean, all in one article, you'll hear this. Yeah, they're lifting it. Okay. And then they'll say, well, you know, you got to go follow your state and your county guidelines. See, right there is where we're going to have some social unrest. We're already in social unrest. People are already trying to fight just to be fighting. You know what I mean? The whole thing. Y'all remember when, let's take it back to when we first started wearing masks and folks didn't want to wear their masks. No, you know what? Listen here. My mask is not coming off anytime in public, anytime soon. I know that's right. But this one here, my mask will stay on when I go out. King Snoopy done called me James Aloysius. Aloysius. You're a hot mess. Yes, it's me. But you remember when we first started trying to get people to put the mask on, folks was out here acting a fool. So now the CDC, y'all are up there pushing buttons and talking about, oh yeah, you won't have to wear it. Oh, but then pay attention to your businesses and pay attention to your county rules and pay attention to your state rules. You know, you may not be. This is going to start the fights. So we're going to get more videos of people getting their asses torn out of the frame, all about not wanting to put on a mask. Well, the CDC said, okay, well, that's not going to help you with this ass whooping that's getting ready to ensue. It's just you're causing confusion where there doesn't have to be, and it's confusing me. But they're saying that, you know, they're dropping a mandate for the masks for those who have been fully vaccinated, and that's 2 vaccinations, unless you have Johnson & Johnson, and that's 1 vaccination. Fully vaccinated. But there's a whole nother issue to that nobody has been talking about. There's a whole nother issue. You do realize that there's HIPAA laws. Everybody and everything is covered by HIPAA. You can't make me tell you if I'm vaccinated or not. You can't make me tell you. That is my medical stuff. You can't. You can't. So how do you know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated? So now we're in a room full of people and we don't know who done had their shots and who ain't had their shots. And to really believe that you go around the room and make people let you know whether or not they have gotten their shots, you are going to run into some real live problems. There's going to be some problems. There's going to be some problems. So why even come out with this stuff until you're very sure and you know for a fact, ain't nobody got to wear no mask no more. Until then, just shut the hell up. Why cause confusion where there doesn't have to be confusion? So like I said, it bothered me. It got up in my crawl. I felt like talking about it, so I did. I don't like it. They're confusing me. I don't like where that's going. I really don't. Y'all know I don't mind cussing somebody out. I don't mind a little drama. You know it, because I'll clean up, honey. I'll do it in a minute. You get wrong with me, baby, you step out of line, baby. I'll clean you up. Ain't no problem. But I really don't prefer. I really don't. I really do not prefer confusion and confrontation. I don't. I really don't. I just think it's just stupid. I do. And I just think this whole thing with the CDC, just shut up. Just shut up. Let me see what FJ's saying. How do I know? How do I know that you are fully vaccinated? I don't know you or trust you, period. Right. Right. Listen, and I'm just going to say this, and some people may not like this. There's so many parallels with the whole COVID thing and when we were in the HIV, and well, we never got out of the HIV and the AIDS pandemic, or epidemic rather. We just, it's still that same thing. You still got people, everybody knows at this point how devastating HIV and AIDS is. Everybody knows. It is devastating. It will take you and it will wipe your goddamn existence away from the planet if you don't stay on top of it and you don't know what your status is. We have people walking around right now in 2021 who still have never been tested for HIV. Have never been tested, ain't trying to hear it, don't want to know it. Still, to this day. And we know that there are things, if you get the test and you find out that something's wrong, then you know that there is things put in place at this point that can actually help you to live longer. And you also know for a fact, if you happen to be sick and don't know that you're sick, you are going to die, period. But we have people right now who still will not put their arm forth and say, test me and let me know what's going on. So if people are walking around doing this, still having sex unprotected, still making bad choices, knowing the devastation that those letters will do in your life, what makes you think? What makes you think that they wouldn't lie to you about being vaccinated so they don't have to put the mask over their mouth? If you don't want to put a condom on your penis, what makes me think that you want to be walking around with a mask on your face if you don't have to? Are you freaking serious? And those HIPAA laws protect everybody. No matter how irresponsible they are, or no matter how much, because see, the whole thing that they told us about COVID in the beginning, it's really not about, see, with HIV and AIDS, it always comes back to me. Always come back to me. I got to protect me. Okay? If you don't want to wear a condom, I can wear a condom. It's in my best interest to wear a condom and to put a condom on you or make you wear a condom. But when it came to COVID, it's easy. All I need for you to do is just care a little bit about me, and we can save everybody. Put the damn mask on. You put the mask on will save you and save me. If you won't do it for you, do it for me. That was the thing with COVID. It was easy. Just care a little bit about me. You don't got to give a shit about you. Just care a little bit about me. Put the damn mask on. And trust me, it'll save you and me. They don't like that kind of teaching. Nope. So, like I said, it got up underneath me today, so I felt the need to speak about it, so I did. I don't know what you all are going to do or how y'all plan to do it. All I'm saying is, please keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. Just know that it really ain't all on you. It really ain't all on you. And don't believe everything you see. And don't believe everything you hear. Because again, I'm going to leave this subject with this. If you won't go get tested to see if you're all right, but you're going to jump up on top of me, what would make me think that you wouldn't lie about getting shots and not wanting to wear a mask? Just move about with your wits about you. That's all I'm asking. If you don't give a shit about me, give a shit about you rather. Try to give a little bit of a shit about me, just a little bit. It's a mess. Anyway, but that confused me. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it at all. And I don't believe it. So that's the other part. Me personally, and I am fully vaccinated. I got both shots and all that. I don't believe it. I don't believe none of that crap that people are saying. I don't believe when they said, oh, well, if you're fully vaccinated, then you can't get COVID. You're lying. You're lying. When we first went to get the shots and we first got introduced to this whole notion of getting vaccinated, you all were saying that the shots are not a cure. The shots will not keep you from getting COVID. So when did that change? Thank you, ZMB. Thank you, baby. When did that change? When did that information switch? That if you got both shots, you can't get it. I don't believe it. I do believe that if you get the vaccine and you do get COVID, it will help you fight your way through it. It won't knock you down the way that if you didn't have an immunization. But do I believe that you can't get it? No, I do not. I was born at nighttime, but I goddamn was not born last night. I don't believe that. We're walking around in a day, again, it's 2021. I'm fully vaccinated too, but I still wear my mask. I'm used to it now. But it's to protect you from cold and flu and other things. Right, Ricky, right. And again, it's 2021. I've said this before. I'll be 50 years old in January. And it still baffles me that, you got measles, right? Or when you got measles back in the day, or not measles, chicken pox. Chicken pox. You get chicken pox back in the day. Most people get chicken pox at some point when they're a kid. Even with all those goddamn shots you got going to school, you get chicken pox when you're little. You do realize when you get older, you go to approaching your 50s and shit, you can get it again, right? And they just call it something different. It's called shingles. And shingles ain't that but goddamn chicken pox. So if I could get chicken pox at 8 and 9 years old, and you tell me, okay, it's fine, you can't get it no more, and then I turn 55, and then my ass is over there crooked up in the corner with shingles, what the hell makes you think that they give you some damn shots and you think you can't get COVID, and they don't even know where COVID came from, don't have no complete cure for it, don't really even have a regimen to help you through it, and you believe them? Go ahead. Be our guest, be our guest. Put your body to the test. Go right ahead on. You believe him. James doesn't believe it, Hattie. I'm just saying. I told you when I approached this, a couple people wasn't going to like what I had to say. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you, Nubiology. My cousin is fully vaccinated and just test positive for. I'll just say. Don't believe the hype. I'm right there with you, Nubiology. Don't believe the hype, child. Anyway, let's get on off of this, child, before I piss off some more people. Yes, we can still get shingles. Yes, you can. And shingles don't, you can get it and you can get shingles multiple times. Multiple times. And it doesn't have to, listen, it doesn't have to happen to you in your 50s. It can actually happen earlier on. If something else is going wrong in your body, shingles can get you. It can get you. It can happen. Trust me. It can happen, honey. You'll never know. The body is a very funny thing. Child, don't trust none of it. I'll see it when it happens. I'll see it when it goes down. Shingles is a mess. Shingles is very, I had it right before I got diagnosed with cancer. And it was like the weirdest thing. Like, how in the hell did I get shingles? My body was breaking down. Listen, when I tell you that goddamn lymphoma did a number on my black ass, lymphoma gave me this, honey. Come here, girl. Hold on. It did a number on me. And when you go back and you're leading up to, yes, it was a mess. I had shingles shortly there before, a couple months before that, before I got diagnosed. And I'm too young to get the damn, because there's a vaccine for shingles too. But I was too young to get it. You can't get it till after I think it's past 50 or 51, that you could actually get the vaccine for shingles. I was too young to actually get the vaccine. So I had a little bout with shingles, and it like puts a little, you have a little mark, like a little mark on you, kind of like, you get the little splotches when you get chicken pox, but you get like a welt, and it's very painful. And then it'll go away. And that's what they said. It could come back. Stress can actually trigger shingles back on you. A mess. I got stressed out one day and ended up, the pain came back. I was like, oh, hell no. And then that was it. Then after that, I got diagnosed with the cancer situation, went through all of, I went through the 5.5 months of the chemo and all that. And I've never had another problem with it before. But I say all that to say this. I don't be sitting around listening to nobody telling me about what can't happen. This body of mine, it's real interesting. And it has showed me over time, it does what the hell it wants to do. You could either dance to dance. Listen, have you ever danced to dance with Devil in the Pale Blue Light, Addy? Your body will do whatever it wants to do. And you just better be ready to dance. I'm a fighter, so I'll be ready to dance. Come on with it, Annie. Let's sashay. But I'm sitting around listening to nobody telling me what can't happen. I already know what does happen. And I also know that I'm favored because I went through all of it and I'm still here. Not so small back and all, but I'm still here. But these things, I ain't buying that mess. I still don't want nobody up in my face, sitting around, you ain't got no mask on, lying, telling me you got a shot, and I know you don't like needles and you ain't went nowhere and got no damn shot. All you did was went and bought some cigarettes. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. So be smart, people. Be smart about it, because like I always tell y'all on Treasure Lane, I want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about what we used to do. I want to talk to you. And if you piss me off real good, I want to be able to pull you up, look you in your face, and really say what I got to say, and then possibly give you a little taste if I have to. I don't want to do it standing over top of you up at some damn cemetery. I'd rather be in your presence when I let you have it. You understand?
Shut up, you junkie whore.
I like to say it to you to your face. Got it? Good. Let's move on. Let's go. I keep saying I'm going to move on, and I go right back to it. Let's move on. We will spend a whole enough time on that. Okay, so let's talk about Ellen DeGeneres real fast. Ellen DeGeneres, you know, she's been under fire for like the last 4 or 5 months. Really all due to this whole racial and bad working conditions allegations at her show. And just people were just coming out of the woodwork saying, you know, when I went there to work, it was terrible. You know, they present it like it's so good, but it was terrible. People who have even been guests have come out and said different things, but she's been back and forth in court and everything else for the last 4 or 5 months. Well, old Ellen said, listen, guess what I got for all y'all with this bullshit? Next year, season 19, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm gone. May 2022, no more Ellen DeGeneres show. She said she up out of there. I thought about it. And I said, does it feel like bad times came and you're allowing bad times to run you out of your show? You know what I mean? Something, you know, this will pass like everything else. You know, you might got to pay off some stuff. God knows she got the money to pay everything off and be done with it. Ain't no big deal. But then I said, she's been doing this show for like 18 years. The show's been on for 18 years. Ellen got more than enough money, her and Portia. And Ellen's still not, the shows that she ain't done. She's a comedian. She still has businesses and everything. So there's still money generating. The show won't be no real big deal or no real big loss. I mean, she just won't be in that venue anymore. But she'll still be around doing her thing. And that's what I said, you know, I could imagine for the last 4 or 5 months how stressful it has been. It's probably been like being in a prison, having to do that show. Now, it probably doesn't even, for her now, it probably feels like prison. So I said, you know what? I'm with you, Ellen. To hell with it. To hell with it. So that was how I felt. And I thought that was very interesting. And I ran into that down there. So I wanted to definitely mention that to you all. What do you think? What do y'all think? Do you think that, what would you do? Would you up and leave? Or would you deal with the stress at the age that she is and at the stature where she is, where she doesn't really have to? You know, would you still go to work if you didn't have to go to work? Because that's what it is. It's work. Would you still go if you didn't have to? Are you still together? Are they still together? For some reason, nothing. No, I've heard Portia's still together. As far as I know. But even if they ain't, Ellen got enough money to buy another Portia. Try that. She can go over there and buy Portia Williams. She's up for sale. I said it. Get you another flavor of Portia, honey. Right, you say nope. Portia said, there's a Portia there. Portia said, no, hell no. I have to go to work now. I ain't going. I don't think I would. I could see, you know, while she said, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I don't give a shit. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Why not? Bye. See ya. Absolutely not. That's what I thought, y'all. It took me a minute, you know. It took me a minute to get to that. I was like, you know, you work so hard to get there. And she, remember, when the Ellen DeGeneres show when she first got her show, remember the beginnings of Ellen's career was very tumultuous like that. She went through hell. You know, she had a good thing going, and then she came out, and then everybody turned on her. And then, you know, she flipped it around. She probably tired. I'm tired as hell of that shit. Don't worry about it. She's up out of there. What you say, Mimi? Jazz. Thank you, Yolanda. You know what it gives. Child, listen, you know I have that little some people listen, y'all know I got good sense, but you know I'll flip back personalities on y'all in a minute, child. I can't help it, child. Sometimes it just be like that. You talking to James and then the wrong subject come up, and then all of a sudden you find yourself dealing with me long. Child, you'll never know what you're gonna get. James said her net worth is $350 million. End of story. End of story. The hell with it. End of story. Why even bother? Why even bother? Okay, so enough with that. Ellen's going on about her business. The show, and it is a good show. I do like Ellen DeGeneres' show. I love her show, but it's going to be gone, and that's that. Let's go ahead and jump on over here, and let's talk about Tiny and Shekinah. So Tiny and Shekinah, you know, they've been friends forever. And basically, literally, the friendship, from what I understand, and y'all could jump in there. I know I got some of my fact checkers here and folks that really carry on and keep up with this. Really B has just entered the room. That is Supreme number 2. What's up, Really B TV? Tiny and Shekinah. Tiny basically, well, Shekinah feels that Tiny doesn't stick up for her the way that she stuck up for her and Tip when all the stuff, when the allegations dropped about Tiny and Tip, Shekinah jumped out. She jumped out there. That was back in January. Put herself on the chopping block, basically, with the fans and stuff. And she took a lot of heat. Took a lot of heat out there saying, no. Those are my friends. They wouldn't do that. I know better, blah, blah, blah. And people fired on her. They fired on her. And that was that. And it's continued on. So now we're like 4 or 5 months into this stuff. And Shekinah is fed up because she feels like Tiny doesn't stick up for her. She just kind of is quiet and leaving her to take all the backlash. And then here's something that I heard too that I said, this is crazy, that it wasn't just a thing. Allegedly, Tiny was actually in the room with Shekinah when she did that live back in January. So it wasn't just one of them things where Shekinah like just jumped on and said, I'm taking it from my friend. Like Tiny was like, yeah, girl, yeah, you got my back, yeah, girl. Allegedly. And then whenever it's getting real rough with me, you ain't saying nothing. You just silent. So this is like war really badly on the friendship. This is war. So that's it, Rick. Rick said yes. He said he followed it. I know he'd be all over the place. And especially with this little hip hop thing. That's his zhuzh. So that's what I understood. That's what, you know, I did my little research and I'm looking. That's what I understood to be going on. I said, that's kind of cold. And, you know, things like that do eat at you. They bite at you. And that's it. You know, my personality, I've always said, I'm really cool until a point where I feel like I'm being used. If I ever get to a point where I feel like I'm being used, it ain't a good thing. It's not a good thing, because as good a friend as we are, it will switch, and it'll switch over pretty fast, and it'll be pretty fierce too. Something about the feeling of being used, I can't. It just, yeah, that's what I give. Very much. I think it's part of that little Capricorn thing I got going on. But yeah, I'm good until I start to feel like you're using me. I just can't. I can't get it. Now she kind of is getting sued by that girl for what she said. Right. And then here's another thing. There is the blogs. The blogs are really attacking Shekinah and really wearing Shekinah out and harassing her. And this is where I said, oh, gotta go talk. Shekinah says that somebody's paying. Somebody's been paying the blogs to come at her like that. Now, and she's kind of insinuating that it's Tiny. Since they haven't been speaking and stuff, they're not messing with each other, they ain't fooling with each other. She's kind of thinking that it's Tiny that's paying the blogs to really fire on her. Do you all, and this is where I came down to talk to my people, do y'all think that Tiny is that petty? Do you think that Tiny is that petty to actually do that? To actually pay the blogs to go at her like that? What you think? Inquisitive man, you say yes. You say yes because she's a Cancer child. No, but her husband might be. You know what? And it's so funny because as much as I like them, I can't say that they don't seem innocent to me. They don't seem innocent to me. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, this sounds like some old, some old vicious shit. Again, I just said it 2 seconds ago. Listen, I could be the best friend you've had, but I'm an even better enemy. I really am. I ask around. Child, we could be good as friends, but child, you start some stuff, honey, it can get ugly for you. But that's that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to ask y'all. I was like, oh, Tiny, you better not be out there paying money for people to be smacking Shekinah all upside her head. But yeah, that's really rough. It's sad to see them know that they've been friends so long for this to go down like that. But I can see it. I can definitely see it. And especially with that whole thing of you being, you put your neck out for somebody and then they just kind of just let you get ran over by the bus, child. Ain't even try to buy no bus pass or nothing. Let's say Shekinah has said incriminating things, so I'm sure they would pay to distance themselves. Come on here. Come on. Right? All right. So that was that. That's what I had to say on that. We got one more thing because, we are approaching our time. We are 43 minutes into this. Last thing. Let's see what Ricky's saying. Shekinah is spilling tea. She says she only paid $150 per episode for filming. Oh, what I just say, Ricky, about use? Using a friend. Because would you to offer anybody else that $150? Quit playing. That's a mess. So she had to leave. Who you talking about, Deborah? Are you caught up with us? You talking about Ellen? Or are you talking about who you talking about, baby? Tavon, you so messy. You are so messy. Child. And no, it really doesn't, Tavon, because on that side, that is a $0 made. There is no $150, sweetie. It's $0 made. Trial. It ain't nothing but a nice, kind thank you so much. I appreciate it. Things gonna get better in the future. That's what that's giving, child. Ain't no $150. Anyway. Let's talk about this last little situation. Last situation is American Idol. American Idol, and this one's kind of ugly, y'all. Okay, American Idol, and here we go. Get ready to go back down into this land that I don't hang out in, okay? A little politics, Annie, a little bit of social unrest, if you will. Okay, so on American Idol, you know they're down to five finalists, and you got Caleb Kennedy, he's only 16, but for all intents and purposes, he is a celebrity. So we're going to speak about Mr. Little Caleb because you're a celebrity, sweetie, and you are on American Idol. Well, was on American Idol. Caleb is top 5, and he's leaving. He's leaving the show. I was like, who leaves American Idol after they make top 5? Like, who does that? Mr. Caleb, that's who. Caleb messed around, and there was a video that surfaced. Pay attention, YouTubers. Pay attention. All those on the show, or on any shows, you're a YouTuber or something, and you want to be on something else, or you are doing something, and you want to be part of something else bigger. Pay attention to what I'm going to say. Come close, my loves. Mr. Caleb, 16 years old, a video came out, and Mr. Caleb was in the video sitting with a friend wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood. And now you're top 5 on American Idol, and you decide to leave. And he tweeted this on the 12th of May. It says, hey, y'all, this is going to be a bit of a surprise, but I am no longer going to be on American Idol. There was a video that surfaced on the internet, and it displays actions that were not meant to be taken in that way. I was younger, and I did not think about my actions, but that's not an excuse. I want to say sorry to all my fans and everyone who I have let down. I'll be taking a little time off social media to better myself. But saying that, I know this has hurt and disappointed a lot of people and made people lose respect for me. I'm so sorry. I pray that I can one day regain your trust in who I am and have your respect. Thank you for supporting me. Okay. There's a couple pieces to that that's problematic, okay? Because you made the apology. You made the apology. You know the culture we're in. You made the apology, and then you move on, right? Right? Then you move on. But you leaving. Where are you going, boy? Where are you going? And where's your PR people that told you it was a good idea for you to run off and leave at this point? One, you knew you had done that. You knew you had done it before you took your ass down there and the first time during the, do you know how long the process is of trying to get onto American Idol? Listen, I've taken one of my house children to the first round of auditions. We were there all day long. All day long. That was just like a first round audition. This mess goes on and on and on and on and on before you get to the TV show. All of that. This comes out, which you knew you did. And then now you're going to run off and leave, but you're going to work on yourself. But wait a minute. Because see, in your tweet, you said I was younger. You know, everybody's younger when they do it. That was a long time ago. But I'm going to work on myself. Work on yourself for what? Because if the fact is that you were younger and you don't feel that and things were taken out of context, you ain't got nothing to work on. It's a mistake, right? Now, Chandrika said he's still young. He is, but his PR people ain't. This is stupid. This is career suicide. It's career suicide. He go away, he ain't never coming back. He just don't even bother coming back. Go get you a job for the post office. Ain't no need to even bother. I know, and made it all the way to top 5. He should have get your broom and just clean it up. The tweet, you cleaned it up. You get on the show, you say the same thing that you said in the damn tweet, and you move it along. You ain't gonna win. They're not gonna let you win. So that's that. But you go on and you beg forgiveness from the American people. The American people are very forgiving people. Even the people that you offended, which would have been nice. Because if you're sitting in the Ku Klux Klan mask, mostly who you offended was really a lot of us. And you know, we are some of the most forgiving people that there are. Not me, but a lot of folks that look like me. So wait a minute. This is when it got even better. Mama came after that, and she said, and I quote, "This video was taken after Caleb had watched the movie The Strangers Pray at Night, and they were imitating those characters. It had nothing to do with the Ku Klux Klan, but I know that's how it looks." Were all the PR people on vacation? Were all of the PR team at AI on vacation? And why didn't somebody take Mama's phone and tell her to shut what they call the hell up? Pop, pop, poppity, pop, pop, pop. Ridiculous. That is a PR nightmare. That's a PR nightmare. Thank you, Glistening Beauty. Tiny is using all of her money to pay settlements and attorney fees. She won't waste money on bloggers to get back at Pie Face. Pie Face, Jesus. Okay. Ciao. Right, Tasha. Somebody get Mama's phone. Somebody get Mama's phone. The mama, look, the little boy was good on his own. The little boy was good on his own. Mama put the nails in the coffin. If there were people who were going to forgive, you know what? Don't make me fight you. Don't make me fight you. That's a mess. No one, PR and Mama, maybe it's best Caleb stand down before things get worse. Yeah, he would have been, if he would have just, that whole, when he got to, I'm going to go work on myself, you just admitted to guilt. You admitted to having guilt of racist feelings, but your mother came and tried to tell us that you wasn't dressed as KKK, you were dressed in as, but on the movie, ain't that kind of what that was representing? They're trying to scare you, right? It was a scary costume to a certain group of people, right? Y'all, quit playing with me. Don't play in my face. Don't do that. He's finished. He's done. He should have just apologized, just did the regular old blanket apology that everybody does to the American public and just moved it along. His mother put the nails in the coffin. That's why I tell you, a lot of times, I'm going to take it back to something YouTube, how I'll say, don't fight for me. Just let me fight for me. Because you have people who will come and their people will jump in folks' chats and be screaming and yelling and acting a fool. And they think that they are helping that person out, but they're not. They're really making that content creator look crazy as hell and making them look very cultish. And you're not helping at all. That's what Mama did. And I know y'all just caught that. Listen, the shade has been thrown. So, yeah, that was shade. But sometimes it's best to say less. It's best to say less because you're not helping. She did not help that situation along whatsoever. She put, like I said, she put the nails in that boy's coffin. Thank you, Jace. Whole family races, clean them up and throw them away. Chuck. It was bad. That was bad. That was bad. But yeah, I ran into that. I said, oh, I'm ready to step across that line today. So it was one of those days. Y'all know y'all don't get these days that much from me. Y'all don't. Y'all do not get those days that much from me at all. Where I get that deep. Which also, I'm going to do something for y'all before I leave. I'll do something for y'all before I leave. Before I leave, I'll do a little something. Let's see. How do I want to do it? Friday is game day, ain't it? Let's give away some money. Let's do that. Let me see. How do I want to do it? Because that's all my topics. Let me see. You say, I like these real content. Right. That's it. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. Okay. So, all right. So this is what I'm going to do. Y'all want to do... I'm going to pick two people. Yeah, I'm going to pick two people, and I'm going to do my 5-second game on two people. Y'all, hold on, and let me get ready. Hold on 1 second.
And feel like
All right, cool. Thank y'all for holding for me. Listen, this is what we're going to do. Y'all know how we do this. I'm going to pull two people up. Two people. I'm going to pull two people up and give you a chance to win a Cash App flat out. And we're going to do the 5-second game, okay? So this is what we're going to do. You come up. You don't have to come on screen. I'll make you come on screen, but you do have to click the link and come up onto the StreamYard, and we're going to play the game, okay? So here we go. I'm going to put 20 seconds. No, I ain't. No, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put 10 seconds. I'm going to do 10 seconds on this clock. 10 seconds. Thank you, house music. I'm going to put 10 seconds on this clock. And put in a number between 11. Pay attention because I ain't going over it 900 times. A number between 11 and 66. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. When I say go, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. The person that gets the closest to the number without going over, two of them, the first two, are going to be the two. Why are y'all putting numbers in? I say it when I say go. Now let's try this again. Y'all ready? And go. And stop. All right. There's my go. All right. Find out what the number is. It's a 6 and a 2. So the number is 62. Number is 62. All right. Okay, let's see, 48. Let's see. All right, there's my stop. So I see 48. I see 58, which would be Italian Queen. So Italian Queen. Italian Queen is 1. And less than that would be Hey, It's J. So I got Italian Queen and Hey, It's J are the two. Y'all agree? All right. Okay, let me drop this link. All right, all right, all right, all right. As soon as my ladies get up here, we will move on with it. You're going to say, look at y'all talking about congratulations. They ain't won yet. Congratulations. This is just the first part. Now you got to get up here and you got to complete what I say on the card. Jay, I see you, babe. You can turn your camera off. If come back, Jay. She just dropped off. Come on back. I don't know how to get up, so I'll give. All you have to do is click the link, Italian Queen. It doesn't matter if you're on a computer or if you're on a phone. All you got to do is click that link, and it'll take you in. All you have to do is just answer the questions. You'll say yes to the camera and the phone, and then when you see stop cam, you'll see a thing for stop cam and mute. You can just click that, and that won't put you on the camera. But it says my mic is off. Okay, and that's fact. All you have to do is click the because there's a mute button. So you should just click the mute button and it will turn you back on. Jay, that's you, baby?
That's me.
All right. Hold on, we got to get Italian Queen squared away. You can do this, Italian Queen. There she is. Hold on. Italian Queen, that's you, babe?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to get down. We're going to do this. So we're going to do it one at a time. Who wants to go first? Don't everybody jump up.
Italian Queen wants to go first.
Y'all, okay, have you all seen the game before? Y'all seen when we did the 5-second rule game or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the card off. You'll have 5 seconds to do what it says on the card. And when you get it right, because I know you all will, then you're going to get your money. Okay. Oh, this is good. Okay. Italian Queen, you ready?
Yes.
All right, baby. Name 3 things that are no good dry. Go.
Grapes.
Ah! Italian Queen!
Because my mind went somewhere else.
It's easier when you're watching.
It is.
It is easier when you're watching.
It is.
All right, Italian Queen.
Thank you.
Come on, I'm going to give you another chance. We'll give you another chance.
Okay.
5 seconds. See, I'm just trying to give away money, right? Name 3 bodily fluids.
Blood. Hell, I don't know. I give up.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, come on. Hold on, Italian Queen. Don't go nowhere. Jay, you ready?
Yes.
Ready? Okay. And then the thing, the trick to this game is don't worry about what you say. It don't matter how bad it sounds. Okay. All right, Jay. Name 3 people you'd like to see in an orgy.
Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna.
Boom. Done. Okay. All right, just hold on. Jay, you know how to type in the private chat?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. In the private chat, I just need you to put your Cash App in the private chat for me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Talia Queen,
Yes.
Come on, we're gonna get you through this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Name 3 women who need a boob job.
Me, my mother, my sister.
Done. Done. All right. Okay. All right, Jay. Okay, Jay. Turn the camera off. I got you. All right. So I am going to thank y'all for playing. All right. So I'm going to put $25 in each of your cash apps. That's what I'm going to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Do you can you see that private chat back there, Italian Queen?
Does it say chat?
It'll say chat and then one will say private.
I just see where it says chat. Can I DM it to you?
You can, yeah, absolutely. Do it that way. And then I will drop it up in there.
Okay.
Let's see. Jay, tell me when you get it, baby. Wait a minute. Hold on. Come on, Cash App. Don't do me, honey. There we go. Confirm. Okay. T-A-L-E. Okay. Got it. Wait a minute. It's trying to give me the blues. Wait a minute.
Hold on, let me. I think I changed the name of them.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me try that. There we go. Okay. Tell me when it goes through for you.
Okay, I got it. Mother, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know what I was entering for. I just
That's all right. But that you know what? The good thing is that you trust me. You
yes.
trust me. And that says everything because you didn't even know what it was I was trying to do. All you know is I said, come on, and you came.
Yeah.
And I love you for it.
Love you too.
So thank you so much. And I'll just wait on my Italian Queen will send it to me. Definitely. She knows how to get me. And I will drop that in your cash app. Italian Queen, thank you so much for playing and being such a good sport.
Thank you, Mother.
You know I love you, child.
Love you always.
This has been a blast. Wait a minute, I got Glistening Beauty back here. Hold on, let me see. Glistening Beauty wants to talk to me. Hold on. Wait a minute, Beauty. Glistening Beauty?
Yes.
All right, wait a minute. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm outstanding. How are you?
I am good.
Super, super, super. I just wanted to talk to you because I sent you a super chat and you didn't shout me out.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. I didn't even look at all that. Hold on. I missed all that. I am so sorry. Now, see, that's the thing. And most of the time, you sent me a super chat. I would have seen that. I didn't see it.
That's
Maybe,
okay. I'm gonna
no,
charge it to your head and not your heart, because I know you
absolutely.
don't mean nothing by it.
No, not at all. And I think I'll be doing pretty good. Then with me messing with these doggone banners and stuff, that's probably how I missed it.
But that's okay.
Because it takes that screen away. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm big on shouting those out. Cash apps, I don't shout out because a lot of people have their real name on their Cash app. So I won't shout those out. But my super chats, I always try to shout them out. But that's probably how I missed that, going back and forth trying to do the banners. So I apologize. But thank you so much. I appreciate it, darling.
No worries, love. No worries whatsoever. And I really did want to tell you, thank you. Major kudos to you, baby, for talking about the COVID vaccine. I know we're well past that topic, but I want to salute you for talking about the COVID vaccine. And I would like for people to understand, no, it's not going to cure COVID. And they should look at it like a health helper, no different than a pair of crutches, some glasses, a hearing aid, or even test strips if you're diabetic. It helps you manage your health. So again, I just wanted to applaud you and say thank you for all that you have said today about COVID.
Right. That was my understanding. I said, no, this is not going to cure me. But, with me being a cancer survivor, I was like, I have to take all precautions to keep myself safe. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shot. Because, at first I was like, I'm not doing that. But my doctor was like, what are you talking about? Yes, you most certainly are. And I felt comfortable because my doctor's so cool. He said, you're getting this shot. You're getting this one. This is the one I got. This is the one my kids got. This is the one my wife has. And this is going to happen. And on the 12th hour, this is going to happen. So I had no questions going into it at all. I completely trust my doctor. So that was that. But he made it very clear, you still have to have your wits about you.
Absolutely.
No, you're not cured. It's not cured.
It's not cured. So don't get lax. Don't stop wearing, continue wearing your mask, because there are people who are still potentially threats. You know what I mean? But it's just a health helper. But I just wanted to applaud you.
Thank you, babe.
Not just for this, but for a lot of stuff. I just love you to pieces. You know that.
And I don't touch these things, the little political things and little world news stuff. I'll be like, nope. They cuss me out about enough as it is. I don't need to get cussed out for that stuff. But sometimes it gets up on me and I'm like, no, I gotta talk.
I think it was just the responsible thing to do, that you did your part, just as a lot of other people are doing their part to try to help bring this thing to an end.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is.
It truly is. Just think about it. If people had did everything that they needed to do to practice safety precautions for maybe 1 full month, 2 at the most, we would not be going into year 2 of this stupid virus.
Right. We missed everything last year. Last year, it's like 2020 was a whole wash. Like everything good seemed to, just like we missed out on everything good that you enjoy in the year in all of 2020. It was kind of like the year just didn't even happen. It was horrible.
I know. I think we're entitled to do-overs.
I think so.
But baby, I love you. I think you're awesome, and keep up the great work. I look forward to seeing you every time you are on YouTube.
Absolutely. And I think where I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to find the best day and the best time. That's why you see me all over the place with Kitchen. We're going to definitely continue to do Kitchen Table Talk Live. I'm loving the program. I'm loving where it's going. And I'm just trying to figure out the best time for you guys. What is the best time to do it? How often to do it? So that's what I'm trying to do.
I think when the spirit hits you, just do it, because we will come and we will sit with you and we will discuss.
That's the bad part, because I'll just follow my lead. If I push it at 3 in the morning, they'll be like, come on, all right, no problem.
Guilty.
But we'll figure out. I'm gonna figure out something. But
Okay,
yeah,
love.
we will definitely continue to do this. We will
Wonderful.
definitely continue to do this. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Italian Queen. Glistening Beauty, thank you so much. Listen, you guys, we are well over our time because we only do an hour on here. If my girlfriend Lady Nika had her way, this show would be 3 hours long every day, but it's not happening. So, but you all have a good weekend, and listen, it is what it is. Be careful about yourselves. Have wits about yourself. Do the smart thing. Be smart. Put your damn mask on. Put your damn mask on. All right, you guys. I will catch y'all on the flip side. James, SpillitBoy TV, Mother, all of those people. Out. Have a good weekend, y'all.